Good morning, everybody. We're going to be doing a little drum stream here. And in these drum streams, I like to share how I practice, the things that I'm working on and whatnot. And I share them in this playlist. It's called Drum Practice Streams. Every single one of these, when you click on it, it shows you timestamps in the description to show what I was practicing or some of the questions that I was answering from the chat. So you can find 285 live practice streams where I'm talking about different stuff. We'll get back into some limb independent stuff after my head is healed, so stay tuned for that. We'll get there. Good morning, Zeke. How have I been today? I'm doing good. How about yourself? I'm a little bit tired, but, you know, it happens. In a good mood, though. All of the questions that I answer and, like, some of the funny stories that I tell or things like that, I put into these drumming tips playlist that has, like, I think almost 9 hours of free drumming tips and whatnot. So check them out. The one that says members first is scheduled to release next Friday. Any one of my videos that say members first will come out in the future. So there's like 150 of them, I think, for play-alongs. Speaking of play-alongs, we've got literally over 1,000 of them for free up here. Link at the top of the screen. Easiest way to navigate through it, you could go to my YouTube, and the home tab has got playlists organized on there on the home tab. But this website, my website, has the 54 chop exercises in this section. We've got 372 grid variations for triplet, 513 for 16th note grid variations. We've got 55 drum charts, 166 marching bass stuff, 138 technique exercises, all of the drumming tips in this playlist, all the practice streams in this one, the sticks that I'm using, the pad I'm using, books I recommend and whatnot are in here on my website. And we've even got a percussion dictionary. So when you click on it, it shows you a very short definition or translation of like, what is this instrument I'm supposed to play in concert percussion, blah, 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 etc. So you can check that out if you're interested in it. Oh, I'm here. You're doing good. Oh, you missed me? Yeah, I didn't do a drum stream the last couple days. I had a really sore shoulder. So like, I didn't want to get a headache. But we did the gaming streams. But yesterday also had like a hard cutoff where I had to like leave a little earlier than normal. Had a conflict in the morning. All right, we're gonna get motivated with Shia LaBeouf real quick, so let's do that. Let me hide it for copyright. Do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday you said tomorrow, so just do it. Make your dreams come true. Just do it. Some people dream success. Well, you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not going to stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it. Just do it. Yes, you can. Just do it. If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up. Now, why do I do this? It puts me in a goofy mindset. I like it. I think it's funny. All right, so at these start of these streams, I've been sharing like some quotes that have resonated with me. We're going to do that real quick, and then we're going to warm up, stretch and massage, and then we're going to review RCC's MORRISpree and Blue Devil's 2000 Shopping Spree. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so here's a quote that resonates with me. Am I focusing on unworldly thoughts or worldly thoughts? So is what you're focusing on something that is relevant in the moment? Does it actually exist? Is it real or is it imagined? Has it happened yet and you can't change it? Like, it's something that's in the past, you can't go back and change it? Or is it something that has not happened yet, and you might not even, like, head down that path? So, for example, like, if you're afraid of a conversation, heading down a path down the future, like, leading to some conflict, has it even happened yet? So, it's a question that I sometimes like to ask myself is, am I focusing on something that actually exists, that's worldly, or is it unworldly, like something in my mind, my imagination, etc.? So, if you are heading down that kind of rumination path, whether it's you're focusing on something in the past or something that has not happened and might not even happen yet, ask yourself that. and try and refocus into the present and focus on the things that you can control rather than things that you cannot control. If it's like a matter of I need a plan for this, prepare for like a presentation or something, that's very different than like I'm just going to go in and improvise, but be in the moment. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is to like not ruminate on things that have happened or things that might not happen that are like potentially negative and whatnot. Anyways, so that's a quote that resonates with me. Maybe it resonates with you. Maybe not. That's okay. We got a bunch of these. I'll share a new one each day. We're going to do a little warm-up here. I want to warm up with, 16th note pyramid. Boop. There's a few variations in here. There's triplet variation. There's also swung variations. And like all of these play-alongs, you can just go into the timestamp in the description and jump to whatever BPM you want. Let's try 100. I have not played at all today, so we'll see how this goes. It might not go good. Stay tuned. Turn down the volume. I'll do it again. Adding in an extra right. There we go. It's just too loud. This is a great warm-up. Just get the hands going. Then we're going to stretch and massage. Now I can't actually hear it. There we go. And then we'll get into Blue Devils, 2000 Spree, and MORRISpree, which is by RCC. Whoopsies. I'm not mentally warmed up. Still waking up. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I just feel like I need to mark time to this exercise. Habit. You could also do it praying mantis. Like this. It looks weird. Works on tap strength. I'm not going to do that this morning. I've demonstrated that other streams. Sweet. Good enough. Let's stretch and massage now that we got the blood flowing a little bit in the hands. Take your sticks, hold them palm up. Pull in, and push out. You don't have to stop like I was doing. I'm just doing that so you can kind of like see, whoa, what does that look like? You can just do one fluid motion. Ooh, 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 ooh. And just go out the way that you came. If you do traditional rotate and hold there to one end of the extreme, then rotate and hold to the other end of the extreme. So it's a great stretch for your forearms, but since I don't do that anymore, I'm not going to worry about that. We're now going to stretch the underside of the forearms. Ooh wee. You could do it like that one at a time. You could do this on the wall. The lower you go, the deeper the stretch, or you could do this on your pad. I'll do this here. Don't put all your weight into it. You don't want to tear things. After we do the stretch massage routine, we'll get into the 2 different chopping sprees. I'm going to play through each of them 5 times and then switch to the other one. Play through it 5 times and then switch back to the first one and just keep doing that. And then we'll chop out with, I don't know, maybe another shopping spree. It'll be a shopping spree day. We're going to now stretch the top side. Whoop. Could do it like that. You could do it on the wall. The higher you go, the deeper the stretch. You could either do this one on your legs or your arms. Or not your arms. On your arms. Or you could do it on the pad. Just don't put all your weight into it. After we do the drum stream, I'm actually going to play through Astrobot, the first couple of hours of it, at least. Should be a fun game. It's supposed to be really good. Looking forward to it. And then after that, offline, I will be writing music, editing, all sorts of stuff. The usual. We're now going to stretch the thumbs. Thumb to thumb. Could do it one at a time. Just goes twice as fast this way. I know some of you probably think that that is a camera that is above me. It's actually not. I've hired a hand model, and they are mimicking all my motions off this camera. They're over there. And some people probably think I'm being serious right now, which is the joys of the internet. You get a range of people, including people when you think you're being very obvious with a joke, and it just whoosh right over the heads. It does make me laugh. The funniest for me is when I like what I make, what I think is a very obvious, sarcastic, or dry joke, and people are like, "This guy's a moron." Okay, you missed it. Exposed. You're right. I am a moron. I'm massaging now, so I'm doing thumb on top, fingers underneath. Just trying to get nice and loose. Yeah. The thing that comes to mind whenever I get comments like those is projection, the psychological concept. It's like projection 101, where you just like put onto other people what is really an internal thought or state of being. I'm the moron. Says the person who didn't get it. Okay. Thanks for your kind words, friend. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm massaging out the palm and then the backside with the fingers. Sorry, should remain positive. Most of the comments, the overwhelming majority of comments I get are not that, which is great. Just trying to help people. But some people are having a bad day or a bad life, and they take it out on others. We're going to massage base dip, boop, a couple of times, and then we're going to play some sprees. Some shopping sprees. Not 16th pyramid. This is a great warm-up. Used to do it all the time with drum lines that I worked with. The bass part was fun. Kind of had like a little almost reggae feel to it. It was good. I liked it. I should actually write the bass part out so people could play along to it if they're interested in it. Let's go back. All right, so we're going to be working on this one, boop, and this one. No, wait, sorry. Blue Doves 2000 and not 99. We're doing RCC MORRISpree. So let's see here. In the timestamps, as always, you can jump to a BPM. If we did from there to there... Okay, yeah, that timing seems about right. I think I should be able to play this around 100. We'll find out. I haven't played this one in weeks, and I don't have it memorized. Oops. Yeah, my hands feel so off today. It's weird. Yeah. A couple days off, whereas I'm feeling it. Hey, Jeffrey. Good morning. Okay, last rep, and then we're going to switch over to the other shopping spree. And after 5 reps of that, we'll come back to this. Sweet. Let's do the other one now. So this one. Woo! No. We're reviewing this. We're not playing it at 150. Timestamps. Going to 100 beats a minute. We'll just keep bouncing back and forth between these two. Man, my nose is so itchy. Whenever I do these drum streams, it happens. It's a thing. Don't know why. Sweet. Should put that up so people know what spree I'm playing. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, which is a pattern that repeats through a lot of this. Sweet. Whoopsies. Sweet. Couple more reps, we'll switch back. thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Now we're gonna switch back to MORRISpree. This one. So I'm doing this to just like kind of keep re-engaging my brain. Just constantly having to think about the other one. Left out the back sticking. I'm so sorry. I know. Horrible. Whoa, what did I just play? Dance break. Let's try that again. This is the second time in a row I did that. Yeah, I want to add in like an extra, a puttada on that left. Interesting. Brain, why aren't you working? Because you're tired, Jared. Oh. All right, last rep, and then we'll switch back to Blue Devils 2000. Some water though. Stay hydrated, especially if you live in a desert like I do. I hope you enjoy that ASMR. I know I did. That's really why I do these drum streams. I'm just here to do drumming ASMR. Traditional anymore. Sorry, I did it enough years. I'm good. Too many years that way. Whoa! I clearly don't have these memorized yet. A little late on that single at the end. My apologies. Two more reps, then we'll switch back to RCC's MORRISpree. Yeah, so it's actually the left, that last eighth note left before the singles that I rushed, and then it screwed up the timing elsewhere. Whoops. Almost had an extra note. I was like, stop. Don't do it. Oops. MORRISpree. What? It was still playing Bulldogs 2000. I was like, that's not the tap off. Ew. Ew. Yeah, I'm like, for some reason, missing that back sticking there. My left hand feels really tight today. I needed a stretch and massage yesterday, but I didn't do that. So I like missed the back sticking and it screwed me up. Whoops. It's like I can't reach all the way. It's not opening it up enough. All right, last rep. Then we'll switch back over. It's one of those days. One of those days. Some days is just not good drumming days. Today's one of those days. My hands just like feel so tense. That's okay. On days like this where you're just like not feeling great, just go slow. Wait, is that where we left off? Yes. Okay. Oh, right, because it was tapping off. That's why. I was like, why is it on the screen already? Left hand's late. There's like a little knot, feels like. It's like my wrist needs a pop. Ew. Ew. Bad left again before the singles. Oh, Wami, hello. Welcome back. Last rep, and then we'll switch back to MORRISpree. Sweet. Yeah, so on days like this where like your hands are just feeling off, what I'd normally recommend doing is just slowing things down and just refine techniques. Like, don't worry about like chopping out and whatnot. But today I'm intentionally going through this to try and push myself to be able to, even when I'm not focused, be able to play through this exercise and try and slowly speed it up, going one click at a time. So this is more of like a mental thing that I'm trying to get through, even though it doesn't sound good and I should slow this down some more because of my hands. Mentally, I'm trying to just be able to grit it out. Oh no! Still trying to tough it out. Trying to mentally just kind of like read through it. Yeah, that part. Huh. I don't demonstrate it enough, but there is like a way to actually like practice just by like reading through it and visualize yourself playing through it. So I was kind of like looking at that and just trying to see if I could like visualize some of the issues that I was having. Part of it is this transition at the very last measure into the singles. I keep wanting to do a paradiddle and it like screws me up. I want to do that instead of singles into the next line like this. So, and then the after the ghost here, I want to do a cheesy poof instead of, and that screws me up as well. So those are a couple like mental spots where I just need to like refine it more. Anyways, one of those days. It was better, because mentally I kind of worked through some of the issues. It's an abrupt ending. I'm expecting a release. It doesn't give me one. All right, Blue Devils 2000. Let's try it. There's a drum kit player for like some Tonight Show band or something, like a late night talk show band back in the day, who talked about how he doesn't want the audience to ever know when he's having an off day. Like if he was like, I don't know, just tired, like I am right now, or his hands just didn't feel good, like I right now. They wanted to still perform in a way where audience members would still be like, man, you were so on fire tonight, and be like, yeah, wink, I was doing great. There's definitely me at 100%. So that's what I'm trying to like push through, is like still be able to like play through this, even though my hands don't feel great, and mentally I'm just like foggy because I'm super tired right now, but trying to not show it too much. But I'm verbalizing it so you know, stuff like that happens. Yeah, my left hand's late on that still. I'm gonna restart that. So what happened there is I was actually composing an exercises in my head because I was like, the isolated singles is an issue that some drum lines have, and isolated doubles, like sometimes where you're just like, and then go into like a cold roll or a cold set of singles. And I was like, what kind of exercise could I do that could work on that? And so that's where my brain was at, and it was not on what I was playing, and I screwed up. True story. So sorry. Are you gonna go? Go. There we go. Try it again. This time without composing in my head. Last rep. Who makes my drum kit? This is a D drum. And it's actually my wife's drum kit. My drum kit is off camera over there. It's a pearl. But this one's prettier, so we go with that one. I'm going to chop out now. Now, what I'm going to do, instead of playing something I'm comfortable with, I'm going to play these faster. We're going to jump up by 20. That's right. RCC MORRISpree at 140. How will this go? Probably not good. That's okay. We'll have fun trying it. No. We gotta do that again. Bad, Jared. You're very welcome. Yeah, I keep wanting to parrot it a little. Yikes, it's too fast. That's too fast. For funsies, let's try 140 on the other one. Again, it's not going to go good. That's okay. I don't have these memorized. That's okay. We're still learning them. We're just having fun with it. And then I'll play through a shopping spree that I actually do know. I added in cheese inverts. Yeah. That's what we need. Gosh, this left hand is giving me such difficulty. Like, it just needs to pop. It's not doing it. There's like that pressure built up, you know what I mean? Good times. All right, so these sprees are like gonna come out in the future. They're currently scheduled to release. Like, we got a new play along releasing daily up here. But right now, they are not out. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Let's play something that I actually know. Let's do my favorite shopping spree. 120 might be brisk for today's hands, but we'll try it. And then I'm going to get ready for some Astrobot. Looking forward to playing through that. Hopefully I'm awake enough for it. Stay tuned, we'll find out. Normally we'd go to like 130 on this one, but not today. This play along, you can go as slow as 20 though. Every single BPM from 20 all the way up to 160. Just use the timestamps in the description. Same thing for every one of these play alongs. There's literally over 1,000 of them. They're free. If it says members first, it's coming out and eventually. Give it time. There's like 154 or 53 of them currently scheduled for release, so stay tuned for more. But I'm really out of it. I'm sorry. I'm just tired today. One of those days. And my hands are feeling off. Tomorrow, I might be back on. I don't know. We actually got a late night tonight. We're hanging out with some friends. So, I don't know if I'll stream. It depends on how tired I am in the morning. Coffee might help me. Stay tuned. If you want to find the prior live streams when I'm more awake, you can find those here in this playlist. And we got timestamps in the description so you can jump to different sections, see what I'm working on, how I work on it. All the tips that I give when people ask questions in the different chats and whatnot for the live streams, I put into this playlist that has like 9-ish hours of different tips, advice around a range of topics. Just because the title says moving like a windshield wiper on the tenors doesn't mean that's the only thing it talks about. It's just the first thing that I mentioned, and then it goes into some other topics. So we start up and end up. That one was an old one. You can see in the old place that we lived in, but which is also why it's vertical. But you can find the timestamps in here. It shows like what we were talking about. So like this one is about stretching your fingers, which I should also do. Tap hum, stick control with filler, stuff like that. So anyways, if you want to see the sticks I'm using, under this tips section, under the books and gear I recommend, this has a bunch of different books that I've used, practiced through for my undergrad or currently. So I highly recommend those, as well as like the pads I'm playing on. The sticks I'm using are the Hardeman hammers. They're extra heavy. They're great for building chops. They're not great when your hands are feeling off. But if you like Hardemans, then these are like extra beefy chop versions of Hardemans. So I recommend them for working on your endurance and your chops, etc. But I appreciate everybody's patience with me. Sorry, I was just so tired today. We're going to get set up for some Astrobot and, just have some fun gaming, which you can also find on my YouTube. But I'm going to call it here. I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you enjoy these free resources. And goodbye.